so glad that you're here to join us. This is our second Dream Team community gathering. We just had one last month. If you're here for the first time, we want you to know that we welcome you with open arms. We are very happy that you came to join us. I hope that you got to make some good connections, make some new friends. I hope that we played some fun games. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to spend just a little bit of time to talk about the Bible, to talk about who we are, to give you a little bit of an understanding of why we are here, and also to get you to be a part of the Dream Team with us. So before I start today, I would like to read from the Bible, as we always do. In the Bible, it actually says in the book of Ecclesiastes 4:9-12, this is what it says. It says that two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other person can reach out and help, but someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, two people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. Three are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. So this is actually from the Bible that talks about how it's important not to be alone. It's important not to live life alone. And the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is the idea that there is strength in numbers. I don't know if you've ever tried it before, but have you ever tried to lift something really heavy or to do something really, really difficult by yourself? A couple of months ago, I was shifting from Nishi, Tokyo over here to where we're staying, which is in Setagaya-ku. And I remember throughout the entire process, I was packing and shifting by myself. I remember in the entire process thinking, wow, if I had someone with me, if someone was just helping me, this entire process will be so much easier. Because the reality is, whenever we're doing something really difficult, it's almost always easier to have someone with you. And that's why I say there's strength in numbers. That means that when you're walking through life and when you're having something difficult happen to you or you're struggling in your life, it's always better when you're surrounded with people who can help you. It's always better when you're surrounded with someone who cares, when you're surrounded with someone who wants to pray for you. And that is what the Dream Team community is about. It's not just about me doing life by myself and me struggling to do things on my own. It's about being a part of a larger community that can help you when you're going through something difficult. Alright, so I want you to remember this, okay? There is strength in numbers. Secondly, you're not meant to walk through life alone. I don't know if it has happened to you before, but so many examples came up to my mind. Have you ever gone to some super delicious buffet restaurant or some super great place and you were eating and enjoying the food by yourself and you're like, wow, this would have been so much better if I was with someone else. Japan the country has made it so easy for people to eat alone, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love this culture. I love eating by myself. I love having some time for myself. But I remember recently I was in Shin Okubo and I went to this gorgeous Korean barbecue restaurant. And this Korean barbecue restaurant was a buffet restaurant. And I remember sitting there and just enjoying the buffet. I was like, wow, the food here is so good, and enjoying by myself. And as I was enjoying the wonderful food, again that thought came into my head like, wow, this food would be so much more delicious and I would be enjoying this process so much more if I had someone with me. See, that's the thing. I wasn't upset that I was eating alone. I was really enjoying the food. I really, really liked it. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to be alone sometimes. But sometimes great things, they are so much better experienced with somebody else. And that's what the Bible is also telling us, right? That how can you do things by yourself? How can you keep warm by yourself? How can you conquer and fight and win battles by yourself? So I want you to know that if you are watching this, if you are a part of our Dream Team community gathering, please don't walk through life alone. You're not made to do that, and we don't want you to walk through life alone, okay? That's why we're here. There are times where good things need to be enjoyed by great company, all right? And we want to be that great company for you. So it's in these moments that this is what the Dream Team community is about. Okay, this is what you are about. This is what we are about, and we want to bring you guys together. And it's not just about us doing life with you. It is also about you doing life with somebody else. It's also about you making meaningful connections with others. It's also about how you can impact your community. So the first thing is, okay, there's strength in numbers. The second thing is, it's not just about, the first thing is strength in numbers. The second thing is you're not meant to do life on your own. The third thing, all right, is you are a part of a community that's bigger than yourself. At the end of the day, this is what the Dream Team community is about. Okay, it's about allowing others to stand with us while we do our lives, but also on top of that, is standing with someone else while they do their lives. See, at the end of the day, the reality is, it's not only about what we can receive, it's not only about what we can do for ourselves, but it's also about how God wants to use you to impact those around you. How God wants to use you to impact your family. God wants to use you to give your friends a companionship. God wants to use you to give your friends community in their lives. So it's about being able to be a part of a totally life-changing experience, not just for yourself, but for somebody else as well. And this is what the Dream Team is about. This is what the Dream Team community is about. It's about allowing others to help you. It's about allowing others to be a part of your life. But also, it's about you being a part of someone else's life. It's about you impacting someone else as well. So I want to encourage you, hey, be a part of the Dream Team. This is what it's all about. We are here, we gather, we eat, we talk, we chat, not just to make friends, but to say, hey, I can be a part of a community that is bigger than myself. I can impact more than just myself. And I want you to know you have the ability to do that, okay? So there are some important things for us to note as part of the Dream Team. Now, firstly, we're going to put a QR code up right now for you to take a look. Now, this QR code, when you scan it, it's going to lead you to a page where you can put some of your information in, where you can say, okay, I want to be a part of the Dream Team, all right, and tell us what are some of your talents, tell us what are some of the things that you can help us with, all right. So scan this QR code, and as you scan that code, it's going to take you into a form. Now, if you do decide to be a part of our Dream Team, okay, an important date to remember, and even if you choose, I'm not so sure about this Dream Team, still, an important date to remember is the 26th of July. Okay, that is when we're going to be having our preview meeting. Okay, that is when we're going to get this whole Dream Team thing started, and we want you to be a part of it. It's going to be so exciting. We're going to be launching something brand new. That's why we are here. We're going to be launching something new, something exciting, and that's why we want you to be a part of it. All right, every single Sunday is important. From this very day, and in fact tomorrow, not starting from tomorrow, we've already had it ongoing for a long time, but even from tomorrow, every single Saturday we meet as a group, we meet as a community, we come together, we talk about God, we make new friends, we form meaningful lifelong friendships. So every single Sunday is important. So as a part of the Dream Team, hey, I want you to think about it. If you're saying like, oh, I've got work on Sunday, okay, if you can, try to change your work schedule. Try to say, hey, talk to your boss. Is it possible for you to keep my Sundays free? I go to something very, very exciting every single Sunday, and I want to continue doing that. All right, so that's what you can do to be a part of our weekly Sunday gathering. And so that's the two things, okay, for you to remember. Okay, the first thing, okay, get onto that QR code, all right, scan that code, get into that page. It's gonna be great. And the second thing, remember the 26th of July. It's going to be an exciting date. Make sure you come. Make sure you invite your friends. Make sure that you are a part of the Dream Team community gathering. So at the end of this video, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to be going into small groups where you can ask any questions that you have, or we want to help you with the filling of the form and the QR code, and we want to just connect with you. So we've come to the end of this video, but I'm so thankful that you came to join us for our our Dream Team community gathering today. I'm so happy that you're here with us, and we definitely do want to see you come back more often. We want you to be a part of the Dream Team. All right, so join us again tomorrow. Tomorrow we are having our community gatherings as usual, and it's going to be a great time. It's going to be super exciting. Be a part of the Dream Team. Be a part of a community that's larger than yourself. All right, it's going to be so great, so much fun, and we look forward to seeing you guys back again.